Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you a video in the T-100 LT, Tier 10 Russian light tank on Himmelsdorf. Now, today I got my stitches removed, so I'm feeling a little bit better, there's a little bit less pressure in my ear. I've also just taken some painkillers, and it is about midnight. So I thought, instead of just taking painkillers, and I'm feeling kind of good at the moment, not as much pain, now's the perfect time for me to get commentary out for you. Now, as I said, I'm in a Tier 10 light tank and we are in Himmelsdorf, which isn't ideal, but I'm in the best Tier 10 light tank for Himmelsdorf. I'm platooned with Tony in a Super Conqueror, and the reason this light tank's good is because of its armour. Now, something I want to explain, a bit backstory for why I'm playing the light tank. I don't play light tanks too often, I only have the one Tier 10 light tank, and this was my first game in it in 8 months. Give or take. And I was saying to Tony how terrible I am on light tanks, but what happened was the game before this, our light tank basically suicided. And a couple games earlier, light tank suicided, so I basically just thought to myself, well, even though I'm terrible on light tanks, I can't really do any worse than they are, so I'll be our team's light tank. The other question is, like, even though I don't like light tanks, I basically just thought I want one Tier 10 of every class, so I want at least one Tier 10 heavy, one Tier 10 medium, TD, light tank, artillery, etc. And the light tank and the artillery, I only have one Tier 10 of each, where I've got multiple mediums, TDs, and heavy tanks. That's because the light tanks and artillery are the two classes I least like to play, and therefore I don't need as many of them. Just going to go up the hill, but one of the enemy light tanks is YOLO'd in to suicide to kill our artillery on a map where artillery isn't particularly powerful. Although I say that, keep an eye out for artillery later in this game. And when it came to picking a light tank, considering I just didn't really care and I just wanted a Tier 10 light tank, I had multiple things to think about. British light tanks weren't in the game when I was grinding these, otherwise I'd have picked them just because I'm British. So when it came to picking a light tank, I basically just looked at the side armour. This tank has 40mm of side armour, meaning I can side scrape 120mm guns. And it's not being able to side scrape 120mm guns and lower that made me think that of all the Tier 10 light tanks to have on Himmelsdorf, this is the best one. Now the enemy light tank gets taken out and I'm going to start driving forward. I know there's a projectile up there, but I can side scrape him. 105mm gun, cannot overmatch me. Put a shot in the Patriot, and now I'm going to hit a side scraping position. Thankfully the projectile misses. And what's going to happen is a SU-130PM shows up. Now he can overmatch me in the side, but the front of the T-100 LT is also very well angled and can, well, as you can see, bounce pretty big shells. If I was him, I'd have been a little bit upset, but at the same time, you just have to accept when you're fighting Russian vehicles, light tanks or no, this is just what happens. Now, Caernarvon Action 10, very small caliber gun, APCR is premium, means like, the small caliber gun means he's going to struggle to overmatch me as possible, and the APCR means he's going to struggle with my angles. Projectile comes around the corner, I start backing up, and again, I bounce his shell, which is 268mm of penetration. I've got the perma-track on him, a teammate takes him out. Real quick, for any of you who have made it this far in the video, I have a question for you. Now, obviously I've not bring you daily content. I can bring you daily content, I have the videos recorded, but if you want daily content, I'm going to have to upload some of them without commentary. So, let me know, do you want daily videos, or do you just not mind waiting and I'll bring out commentaries every few days? Because I watch both commentary and non-commentary videos, but I prefer commentary myself. So you guys let me know, would you prefer to wait and I'll bring out commentaries, or do you want daily videos and I'll release a couple, I'll release one video a day, just a couple days a week might be non-commentary. Let me know in the comments below. Type 592 picks a fight with me, he loads heat, which is the right option because I bounced loads of damage, but he's picked a fight with a Russian tank, and I'm not the only Russian tank looking at him at the moment. Wait for it. Remember what I was saying about artillery not being too good on Himmelsdorf? Oh, I feel so bad for him, but now I can push in because the TD's a one shot and the Caernarvon Action 10's a one shot. Auto lock the TD. I'm going to manually aim for the Caernarvon. And now I'm just reversing for the artillery. So you have a quick look in third person, see if he's aiming at me, but then he fires. Unfortunately, I don't get the kill. Even a bit more damage. That was just a mad dash trying to get to the final enemies. Only a Type 5 heavy left. And by the time I get there, he's already going to be missing most of his hit points. But yeah, this was a game where after 8 months I played a light tank, and I told Tony I would be shit, and I actually did alright considering the map and it's me. I've said it before, I'm more of a heavy tank player, so you will see another video on T-100 LT later this week, just so you know. And actually, it turns out that over time, I've actually gone quite a bit better in them, and I'm quite excited to show you the next one. So in this game, not much premium fired, typical Russian light tank memes, 33k profit, 3000 damage, single resistance, and 1300 blocked with 3 kills. And quick shout out to the AMX T-100, bottom tier, did an excellent job. So, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.